Hey, good morning. Steve here. And I got one of these little tabletop mills. Mine's a Smithy 1220 LTD. I've had this thing for, I don't know, 15, 16 years. I was about to do a little bit of work over here and, well, I turned the crank. She's free. And, something popped in here. I ain't too sure what's going on, but something busted. Thing don't go up and down anymore. I snapped that shaft off. You know, I got the old book out here, and appears as though number 46 here is the only thing that could have busted. I could come down here and order this thing from Smithy, but man, that's why we have them, right? Let's find out what happened, take it apart, and use this busted machine to fix itself. Hang in there. I'll get the covers off and we'll see what's going on. Well, that didn't take long. Well, yeah, it looks like chips. Looks like we popped this thing here clean in two. Let me get him out of there and we'll evaluate it and see what's going on. Alright, I got that thing out of there. It's a piece of cast. Look at the quality of these threads. See that? Not very good. But anyways, even if I could get this thing timed right, I don't think I'll ever get this thing to go back together, you know, exactly the way it was. But I've decided I'm going to drill a hole completely through it. I'll either thread this piece or just run a nut and bolt through it. All it does is pick up the mill. Hang on. Get you set up and you can watch me plunge a hole through it. If you're in the mood, stick around. One other thing, I've decided to just grab it right here on this ground surface. Probably shouldn't do that, but the bearings that they used inside of this thing for rotating the head out of the way are pretty darn sloppy on there. It's not like it's being used for anything, and it just allows the head to pivot. If we put a few jaw marks on it, it isn't going to hurt the operation of the machine. Hang in there. And can you guys see? Might want to turn your volume down a little bit. This poor machine went underwater in a flood. Probably ought to change the bearings one day, but here we go. Alright, let me check up the other piece and bring you back. You know, we didn't really mar it up any. Ought to be okay. The other part of this thing's got a, you know, looks like they turned it between some centers, but I'm not in the mood to change the chuck around, so I'm going to chuck it up like that. Ain't no way you're going to get a regular drill bit to follow along in this surface right here. You'll go off center. So we'll just use a center drill, and you know, they don't, they're pretty stiff. They're going to go the way they want to. So let's chuck him up. I got a carbide one here. We'll just reference the center of the chuck rather than what they did. I'm not really dang, Steve, I'm not a real machinist. Some guy showed me some stuff and I take advantage of what I learned. Let's well, let's just make it work, huh? This guy will he'll be in the middle whether he likes it or not. Go deep enough that drill, that other drill will at least go straight. Well, it'll start out in the center. I can't promise it'll go straight, but it'll start out in the center. This is probably driving some people crazy, but I got nothing to do today. It's cold. I'm hiding in the shed. See, this ain't the way to go about it. If you want precision, trust me, don't do this. We'll get it bolted together and we'll indicate it. Hang on. There, run a 3/8/16 bolt through it with my nylon nut, my favorite. Let's chuck it up and see what we did. Okay, got the old dial indicator set up on it there. Well, let's make it read 0. Close enough, huh? Let's see how it worked. We're off by about 18 thousandths of an inch. Let's show it a little love here. Maybe, you know. Like I said, it's just for raising the head up and down. Let's get this guy out of the way for a minute. Man, don't do that, Steve. Put the nut on it. You don't want to mess up them beautiful threads. Get out of the way. And I don't even know if I'm in my chuck straight. I just clamped it back up after I bolted it, but hey, we're back on 0. Yeah, I was just in the chuck wrong. I don't know, hopefully it'll stick together. I'll put the machine back together and you'll see what it does. Alright, I got her all back together. The only trouble might be the height of my cover. Might have to pop a hole in it, or maybe should have countersunk that screw instead of using that nylon nut, but hey, it goes up and down again. Everything's great. That's all that thing was for, but it busted. I got her going. Keep on working on this, these little things I do at home. Hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks for giving me somebody to talk to. If you got one of these little machines, I'm not complaining, trust me. I'd recommend you get one with a quick change gearbox. That's the only issue I have with it. I wished I'd have done it the other way. Anyways, done gooping around. You guys have a great day. I'm out.